Welcome to Studio X Virtual. My name is Amanda Jane, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a quick upper body flow utilizing dumbbells or free weights. So the weights that I'm using today are the stacked weights. I have them already unscrewed so that I only have the middle section, and they're going to be 2 pounds, but these things feel like 5, so they are heavy AF. Feel free to use any weight feels good for you. And if you want to opt out to not use weight, you don't have to at all. So always listen to your body. With that being said, let's grab your weights, your mat, your body, and then we're gonna get started with our upper body and our back flow. So I'll have you guys turn to the side. Let's have your feet about parallel hip width apart, and then have a slight micro bend of the knees. Start with your elbows extended into the side body, rolling your shoulders out of your ears. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, extend your one arm up and one arm out to a capital L shape. And then we get to pull the elbows back into your side waist and your hips to return. We go again, we reach the same arm up, same arm out, capital L, and then we bend to bring it back in. Again, always while we're doing this, we're pulling the belly into the back as you reach. And we're gonna feel this through the arms and the shoulders and the lats as you squeeze. Big exhale to reach, big inhale to bend to bring it in. We have 4 more for 4. Controlling it through the body, feeling the resistance for 3. This is giving cheer a little bit, right, you guys? Final 2, and then we hold it in 2. Breathing in, big exhale on that movement. On that last one, let's hold everything nice and long, find that reach. Now with my top arm flat, that hand is flat, you're gonna tricep press and hammer curl the arm at the same time. And then we reach, we bend to bring it back in. We're adding layers. Find that capital L. We bend to bend. We reach to reach. We bend to bring it in. Pulling those ribs in the back. Exhale, reach. We bend it in. We press it long. Inhale to return. So funny how when I do this on one side, it feels so much different from the other side. So if your left arm up feels weird or your right arm up feels weird, just keep going. We got 4 more. We reach, we bend to bend, we press to press. Final 3. And then we add more layers, of course. Feeling this through the triceps, the biceps, the shoulders, definitely through the front of the body. Last one. Inhaling that exhale, we reach, we bend to bend, we reach to reach. Find that L, stay where you are. I'm gonna rotate forward so you guys can see me. From inhale, we here. Our feet are gonna be in the same position, hip width apart and parallel. We open out to a letter T. Same arm is gonna go up. We rotate back to that T, open. Same arm up, same arm reaching. We're in that capital L. Feeling this more through the chest because we're pulling those arms in with us, right? Final 4 here for 4. Dropping those shoulders out of your ears for 3. We change our arms out in 2. Yay. I want you to squeeze that chest on that last one. Really squeeze the shoulders and chest in, and then you can bend the arms to relax. Let the arms fall down. Roll the shoulders out of the ears a couple times each way. Just kind of shake out the neck, and then I'm gonna rotate to the other side so you can see my capital L. So those feet are still hip width apart in parallel, slight bend of the knees. Re-bend at your elbows, pull them to your sideways. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we find our capital L now on the other side. So one arm up, one arm out, we reach, we bend to bring it in. We keep going, up and out, we extend. So again, always kind of still pulling the shoulders in the sockets. You don't want to hyperextend them out. Keep them just kind of neutral and in. That way we're working all the right muscles in the shoulders and chest. Inhaling through the nose, exhale, Louis at 4. Finding our capital L, that arm in front of us is no higher than that shoulder for 3. We hammer curl and we add that tricep press in 2. Big breath in, big breath out. Ooh, my arms are shaking. Last one, we press to hold. Find that top arm flat. Now we bend to bend. We go reach to reach. We pull the arms back in. We go again. Capital L. We go bend to bend, reach to reach, and then we return. Finding that capital L every time, that hammer curl to tricep press, extend first, and then we return. All the way out, keeping those knees in that micro bend. Exhale as you extend long, inhale to bend. Final 4 for 4. Really finding the shoulders into the lats and into the sockets so we don't hyperextend or feel tension through that neck. If you feel your neck, feel free to modify and take that weight out for these last 2. Bend to bend, we reach to reach. Final one here. Final one out. We bend to bend. Extend, extend. Open those arms to a T. Last final T. We go capital L. All the way up, all the way out. Squeezing through that chest. Now that we're on the opposite side. You're gonna feel it with that top arm, that palm faces in, so you can squeeze that chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Final 4 for 4. Ooh. We go into all fours in 3. You guys feeling that burn? I'm shaking like a motherfucker. We got 2. We squeeze on the up and out. Bring the arms all the way down. Take a second. Come down to all fours. So good, you guys. So from here, all fours, you can bring your weights together on the mat and then find your hands directly under your shoulders, 90 degrees, and then your knees are gonna be stacked about hip width apart. My hands are also open about shoulder width apart as well. Top of my feet and my toes are gonna stay down. Let's grab one weight into one hand. You can choose an arm. We bend that arm to your side body. We're gonna tricep press back. We have 8. We bend, keeping our elbow glued to our side for 7. Really reaching your eyes long and down to your mat for 6. Can we roll that shoulder out of our ear for 5? Nice long neck for 4. We pulse that same arm in 3. And we rotate the palm down and up in 2. Feeling that all through the tricep and back of the arm. As we hold that last one, left arm goes straight. We go down an inch, up an inch for 8. Little pulses up for 7. Not about how high you go for 6, about that control for 5. Last 4, we rotate your palm in 3. Last 2, I know, feel that lat burn. On the 1, we rotate your palm down, rotate your palm up, just for 4. We rotate down, rotate up for 3. Can you reach along with the knuckles and the wrist for 2? Last final rotation, finish with your palm up, squeeze that shoulder blade, and then you can bring the arm all the way down. Let's lower that weight by the other one. Take a quick little child's pose in between sides. You want to keep your booty lifted and just gonna push your chest down. You're gonna feel this more through your shoulders. Take an inhale, take an exhale, feeling that stretch of the upper body. And then you can kind of roll the body up, find those all 4 position. And we're gonna take off with that other side the same way. I'm just gonna rotate so you guys can see me. So we have that same exact form. Hands are shoulder width apart, my knees are hip width apart. Grab the other hand now with that weight, bend that elbow by your side body. Chin is off that chest, my spine is long. We're gonna extend that arm out for 8. Really try to roll the shoulder back and down as much as you can for 7. We keep the elbow glued to our hip here for 6. Really pulling in through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping all your breath going whenever you start to use those weights and feel them start to pick up. Last 3, and then we pulse it out. Anchoring that bottom hand really tight to your mat for 2. Feeling that shoulder rolling back in the lat as you extend. This last one's gonna stay all the way long. Bring the arm down an inch, up an inch for 8. Keeping it low, right, for 7. See how my shoulder rotates back for 6. Squeeze that shoulder blade for 5. Last 4, long wrist for 3. We flip the palm up and down in 2. On the last 1, can we hold that lift? Rotate your palm up and down for 4. When the palm goes down to the ground, pull the shoulder back for 3. Finalizing all those lats and muscles and shoulders for 2. Big inhale, we rotate. Last one, palm goes down. We flip the palm up and then bring that weight forward. Woo. Shake those shoulders out, so good. Go ahead and lay down to your belly on your mat. And we'll grab your hands for the last and final thing for some back work here. So as we lay on the mat, final little push here, my loves. Legs and feet are gonna be nice and wide stance. Rotate your feet out externally. So they're kind of like in a turned out 45-degree angle. Now pull your bellies up. From here, belly's engaged. You're gonna bring your arms into a goal post position, and you can put your weights down while I'm explaining. So weights can be down for now. Lift your chest up and off, pull that belly in. Big toes are squeezing to your mat. When you're ready, you bring the weights up and off. You reach the arms up and out for 8. We pull them in, and then we extend the arms back. Try to lift your back up a little higher, and then we release again. We go again, guys. Shoulder press, reach, resist it in, reach the arms back, bring the back up, and then down. So with this, we're gonna be feeling it obviously in the shoulders, also in the back and our lats as we lift. Big inhale, big exhale. Finding that control of the arms, using those weights to help us lift. Last 4. Option to always drop the weights or add weight to progress. Last 3. Inhale, exhale. We reach, we lift. Final 2. Bending to lengthen, bending to reach back. Feel that posterior chain as you lift. Final 1. We bend to reach. We bend to extend back. Hold for 3. Can you lift that back higher for 2? Squeeze your lats on the 1. Lay all the way down. Drop the weights onto your mat. Press your body up. Let's child's pose one more time. Would you really rotate your heels wide. Drop your upper body. Take a little inhale. Take an exhale. And then as you round your back, slowly roll all the way back up. Hands go behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Reach your arms back. Feel that stretch through your shoulders and your chest. And then release those arms down. Roll the shoulders back and away. And with that said, you guys are all done with your upper body flow. You did so good. I'll see you next time.